In this video, we'll be taking a look at 9 Chrome extensions that I think every web designer should have installed on their web browsers for a more efficient workflow in 2024 and beyond. Coming in at the top of our list is the Color Pick eyedropper, whose primary aim is to help facilitate web color-related tasks. This tool allows us to identify and extract colors from within a web page and obtain their corresponding hexadecimal or RGB color values. With the extension installed, click its icon to activate the crosshair cursor. Ensure that the text, image, or button element you wish to capture its color is positioned right in the middle of the crosshair, and upon selection, it should automatically display the element's color hex code, which you can then highlight, copy, and use on your website's page builder or other relevant application. The second extension featured on our list is What Font. Much like Color Pick eyedropper for colors, What Font is our go-to extension for identifying web-based typography on hover. Imagine stumbling upon a website with a captivating design and typography style. Instead of playing the long guessing game to identify the font's typography, you can simply activate this extension and select the text to gather more information about it. Upon selection, this tool should reveal the typography's font family, size, line height, weight, and color within these modal boxes. In plain terms, this tool compares to having an ever-updating font catalog at your fingertips on request. To close these modal boxes, press the Escape key on your keyboard or use the exit prompt at the top right corner. Next on our list is Fatkun Batch Download Image. If you occasionally need to download multiple images from web pages in a single go, this extension is a perfect fit for that. Having tried several extensions within this category, I would confidently give Fatkun a solid 5-star rating, especially with how it efficiently organizes the extracted images. Besides, using this tool comes with advantages like being able to download images in their original size from websites like Behance and Dribbble, which by default disabled the Save Image as links on their platforms. Once installed, open the web page from which you'd like to extract the images. Clicking the extension allows us to download images from either the current tab or all tabs, and opting for either one should open a new tab with image previews from their corresponding web pages. At the top right corner, we should find the total number of extracted and selected images, and to the left, a download button. Underneath each image preview are options we can individually instruct Fatkun to carry out, starting with expanding these image previews to individually downloading them amongst other filter options. The next extension on our list is Responsive Viewer. I would highly recommend giving this extension a try if you want to ensure your designs maintain a consistent look across several devices. So, instead of resorting to the traditional window resizing or using Chrome DevTools for testing website responsive designs, this extension, upon activation, presents a device-responsive simulator that allows us to view and test multiple screen technologies within a single browser tab. While this interface might seem a little overwhelming at first, I'd recommend taking the time to understand how to navigate this tool so you can personalize some settings to your preference. To the left, we've got a list of commonly used devices with their corresponding dimensions categorized into active and inactive screens. I feel the part about adding and removing device types is pretty straightforward, so I'll just wrap this up by mentioning that if you want screen size dimensions that are not available within the screen display sidebar, you can easily add a custom screen resolution using the plus icon at the top right corner. Number 5. Window Resizer. In conjunction with the responsive viewer we just talked about, I typically use this extension when designing or editing web pages for exact screen resolutions. Unlike the responsive viewer, which simulates multiple device screens within a single browser window, the Windows Resizer, as the name implies, resizes a browser window to emulate a desired screen size for testing responsiveness. For the convenience of toggling between browser windows while making edits to a web design project, I always use this extension within Incognito. Clicking on the Windows Resizer should reveal a toolbar with pre-populated screen sizes, and we can either select one of these resolutions or input custom dimensions into these fields. Upon selection, the browser window instantly resizes with a real-time preview of the website on that exact screen resolution. So, whether you're adding finishing touches to a web page or just starting a new design project, this extension can provide instant feedback on your design's responsiveness while highlighting potential issues or errors, ensuring a smooth user experience. You can also personalize the list of screen resolutions here by accessing Settings, and within the Presets section, We can create a new preset by clicking the add icon and filling out the required fields. Moving on to the sixth extension, Grammarly. You might wonder, isn't Grammarly for writers? Well, yes, but having this tool installed on your web browser is like having a personal proofreader within the browser, checking your spelling and grammar while suggesting improvements to your writing. So whether you're drafting a website copy, a project proposal, or even coding comments, Grammarly highlights potential issues and provides context-specific recommendations for improvement. The next extension on our list is Wapalizer. This extension offers a comprehensive breakdown of the technologies and frameworks utilized in building a website, including content management systems, e-commerce platforms, payment processors, and analytics tools, to mention a few. So imagine you came across a well-structured website and you were curious about the technologies behind its development. Wapalizer empowers you to discover this information, and in so doing keeps us all current and well-informed about technological advances within the web design space. The eighth extension on our list is Awesome Screen Recorder and Screenshot, which has become one of my all-time favorites due to how essential it's become in my day-to-day visual communication. Upon activation, this extension provides two distinct tabs, one for screen captures and another for screen recording. Having explored various screen capturing tools, I can promise you that this extension excels in delivering flawless screen captures. This two-in-one screen recorder and capture software, much like Loom, offers excellent screen recording options. In my experience, I leaned towards using Awesome Screen Recorder and Screenshot, primarily for its remarkable screen capturing features, user-friendly interface, and quick access to essential functions. Loom, on the other hand, offers a more comprehensive platform with additional features. So depending on your needs, Awesome Screen Recorder might be your go-to for quick, on-the-fly recording and screen capture, while Loom could be the ultimate choice for more advanced recording and sharing functionalities. The final extension on our list is Visual Inspector, and as the name suggests, it helps inspect, tweak, and customize elements on any web page, in comparison to another extension that functions the same way, StyleBot. While they both have the same function, each has its strengths and weaknesses. Shifting our focus back to the Visual Inspector, upon activation, the extension opens a toolbox, and with the inspector tool selected, we can hover over an element to highlight it. Clicking an element should reveal its structure and styling options, and from here, we can easily make changes to these options, ranging from the element's margin and paddings to alignment, spacing, and opacity. Once you are done making the required change, switch to the CSS Output tab to copy and apply the changes to your site's CSS customizer settings or other relevant application. I find the Visual Inspector particularly useful when having trouble identifying or making edits to elements or CSS styling that are outside a WordPress page builder editing capacity. Unfortunately, this extension has been removed from the Chrome Web Store due to some policy violation. So I'll be leaving a link to this Chrome stats page, where you can follow the outlined instructions on this page to install the extension. And that rounds up my overview of the 9 Chrome extensions and some of their comparison that I believe a web designer should have installed to enhance their productivity and workflow. Links to all the extensions mentioned are provided in the description. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.